Remember the roar of the crowd? The effortless swish of a Stephen Curry three-pointer? The defensive wizardry of Draymond Green? The collective gasp as another championship banner was hoisted? For years, the Golden State Warriors were the gold standard, a dynasty that redefined basketball. But as this pivotal offseason unfolds, a chilling question echoes the Bay Area, a question born of impatience and a growing sense of urgency. Are the Golden State Warriors truly committed to chasing another championship, or are they content to watch their windows slam shut, merely shuffling pieces while their rivals make bold, decisive power plays? The alarm bells began ringing the moment Kevin Looney, the unsung hero of so many championship battles, departed for the New Orleans Pelicans. His departure left a gaping hole at the center position, a void that even Steve Kerr's ingenious small ball lineups, often featuring Draymond Green at the 5, simply cannot fill on a nightly basis. The need for a true big man, a rim protector, a rebounder, a physical presence became undeniable. For a brief, tantalizing moment, all eyes turned to Chicago Bulls star Nikola Vucevic. On paper, Vucevic seemed like a dream fit, an elite rebounder capable of stretching the floor, averaging a robust 18.5 points and 10.1 rebounds last season. The thought of his versatility complementing Curry's brilliance was enough to set imaginations ablaze. Yet, as quickly as the Vucevic whispers ignited, they were extinguished. According to NBA insider Jake Fisher of the Stein line, the Warriors have decisively moved away from any potential trade. This wasn't a casual dismissal. It was a calculated retreat, a strategic decision rooted in a blend of financial prudence and a healthy dose of skepticism. Vucevic, at 34, is owed a hefty $21.4 million next season before hitting unrestricted free agency. The internal discussions reportedly highlighted concerns about his long-term fit within the Warriors' evolving timeline. More critically, the Bulls, fully aware of Vucevic's value, had a steep asking price, a first-round pick alongside a second-rounder. For a Warriors team meticulously managing its assets and future flexibility, especially while navigating the complexities of the salary cap, such a price for a player who might only be a one-year rental proved to be an insurmountable sticking point. This pivot signals a clear philosophy from the Warriors front office. They are looking for solutions, but not at any cost, especially if that cost compromises their future or locks them into a short-sighted, high-asset deal. So, if the high-priced trade-dependent option was off the table, where would the Warriors turn? The answer, it seems, lies in a familiar, battle-tested veteran, Al Horford, the 38-year-old Boston Celtics champion center. Fresh off a season where he started 42 games and averaged 9 points and 6.2 rebounds, has emerged as the primary target for the Warriors' signature. While his statistical output might not jump off the page like Vucevic's, Horford brings something invaluable to the table: a wealth of playoff experience, unparalleled positional intelligence, and a calming veteran presence that could be ideal for a team led by Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. He's a cerebral player, capable of spacing the floor with his reliable three-point shooting, 36.3% last season, and providing the rebounding and defensive IQ the Warriors desperately need without demanding a high usage rate. The key difference? Horford is available as a free agent, making him a far more realistic and cost-effective option compared to the complex, asset-heavy trade required for Vucevic. The Warriors are prioritizing depth at center, but they are steadfast in their refusal to engage in a high-stakes, high-asset trade. This strategic shift from Vucevic to Horford is a clear indicator of their current approach. Seek value, prioritize fit and experience, and avoid mortgaging the future. However, the pursuit of Horford is not without its significant challenges. The Warriors have already watched several big-name centers, Miles Turner, Brook Lopez, and Clint Capella, get scooped up by other teams in the frenetic early days of free agency. This market scarcity only intensifies the pressure on Golden State to land Horford. Reports from Clutch Point's Brett Siegel indicate that the Warriors have been in talks with Horford for days, and a decision could be imminent. Yet, they are not alone in their pursuit. The Los Angeles Lakers, another team in desperate need of a center, have also registered significant interest, setting up a potential bidding war. While Horford would undoubtedly be a solid fit for the Warriors, providing a veteran big man who can space the floor and rebound, other teams might be able to offer him more lucrative deals in Golden State, given their current salary cap constraints. This adds a layer of suspense to the Warriors' offseason, highlighting the tightrope act they're performing between financial flexibility and securing the talent needed to compete for another title. But the Warriors' offseason drama isn't confined to the center position. A surprising new rumor has emerged from Sacramento, hinting at a potential shakeup in the Warriors' young core. The Sacramento Kings, after an offseason that saw them sign free agent guard Dennis Schroeder and big man Drew Eubanks, are reportedly setting their sights on Golden State Warriors forward Jonathan Kuminga. NBA insider Jake Fisher dropped a bombshell, reporting that the Kings are interested in including Malik Monk in a trade package for Kuminga. Sources say that Sacramento, meanwhile, would be interested in including Malik Monk in any outgoing trade package, but nothing substantial has materialized with the Warriors, Fisher wrote. This report is significant on multiple fronts. Malik Monk has been the subject of trade rumors for weeks, and a potential inclusion in a deal for Kuminga suggests the Kings are aggressively pursuing a talent upgrade to turn their franchise around after missing the playoffs again. For the Warriors, the prospect of acquiring Monk, a dynamic scoring guard, in exchange for Kuminga, a restricted free agent, presents a complex strategic dilemma. Kuminga, despite his flashes of brilliance and immense potential, has yet to fully solidify his role within the Warriors system. A sign-and-trade scenario, where the Kings could package Monk with other players or draft capital, is a distinct possibility. The Kings' sudden interest in Kuminga is somewhat unexpected, and could even signal a larger plan, perhaps paving the way for a potential DeMar DeRozan trade later in the offseason if they are able to land him. However, the Warriors would need to be convinced that Monk's immediate impact and fit outweigh Kuminga's long-term potential. Furthermore, they might have to outbid other teams for Kuminga's services, and Kuminga himself would need to agree to join Sacramento. This rumor underscores the Warriors' willingness to explore significant roster changes, even if it means parting with promising young talent, in their relentless pursuit of another championship. As the NBA offseason continues its dizzying dance, the Golden State Warriors find themselves at a critical juncture. Their cautious approach to the center market, prioritizing the veteran savvy and free agent flexibility of Al Horford over the high-cost gamble of Nikola Vucevic, speaks volumes about their current strategy. They are aiming for impactful, yet financially responsible upgrades. Simultaneously, the emergence of the Kuminga Monk trade rumor reveals a team that, despite its dynasty status, is not afraid to explore bold moves, even if it means shaking up their promising young core. This isn't just about filling roster spots. It's about reestablishing a championship identity, about finding the perfect blend of veteran leadership and untapped potential. The stakes are incredibly high, and every decision made in the coming days will shape the trajectory of this storied franchise. Will these calculated risks pay off, or will the Warriors find themselves once again on the outside looking in, their championship windows slowly, painfully slamming shut? What are your thoughts on the Warriors' offseason moves so far? Are they making the right decisions to get back to championship contention, or do you feel they're being too hesitant? Let us know your take in the comments below. And if you're as gripped by this NBA offseason as we are, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all the breaking news and in-depth analysis you won't find anywhere else. Let's keep this conversation going.